Alright, so we're about to take a trip with two boats that don't have an anchor trolley. So we stopped by Mariner Sales today to pick up some equipment. Let's give these guys a holler.
Well, hey Eric, what's going on?
How's it going?
Good to see you.
So we got a little bit of a dilemma. We got
Yeah.
two boats that we need anchor trolleys for. What would you suggest?
Oh, you poor thing. Two boats. Well, there are all kinds of options, but I've got to admit one of my favorite options is the YakAttack Leverloc. I think it's called. So the regular edition works with nuts and bolts. I'm sorry, works with screws. You don't have to get inside with a nut or a bolt or anything. Comes with all the hardware you need. They've got these cool little pulleys on each end, and it's got this nice lever lock system, so you can actually lock the trolley anywhere you want along the side of your boat. Don't have to worry about it slipping. About $35, one of the better values in anchor trolleys. This would be my top pick.
Cool.
Just so you'll know the difference between this one and the HD comes with backup plates. So you put backup plates inside the hull, nut and bolt through. You know, definitely for bigger boat use, I think that you've got the right one in your hands.
And this is something that I can't screw up, right? Like this is gonna go perfect.
Of course you can screw it up. You can screw it. Anybody can screw anything up. But it's very easy. I think you're up to the task.
Cool. And isn't YakAttack made in the USA?
It just might be as a matter of fact.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. We're gonna give this a shot.
Please do. Tell me how you like it, by the way.
Definitely.
All you're going to need for this install is a Phillips head screwdriver and a drill with a 1/8 inch drill bit. But first, let's take a look at what comes in the kit. For hardware, we have self-threading screws, two pulleys, the lever lock clamp base and lever lock lever, the ring, two pad hooks, and reflective paracord. The nice thing about this install is we just have to drill a 1/8 inch hole and thread the longer screws into the pulley. So we line up the pulley and use it as a guide where to drill the other holes. We went ahead and coated our self-threading screws with a little bit of marine goop. That way we make sure we have a watertight connection. Go ahead and put one screw in to help you line up the other. Since you're drilling a smaller hole than the shank of the screw itself, it helps create a watertight connection. And again, we went ahead and coated that second screw with a little bit of marine goop, just to make sure we don't get any water in our boat. For the rear of the boat, it's the same situation. Line up your pulley and drill your holes, then thread your screws. Take the shorter screws and the lever lock base, then put the lever on it. Make sure you leave room for the lever to go from right to left. Line it up where you want it, then drill your holes. For the paracord, you're wanting to go from the bottom of the back pulley to the top, so that way when you get to the front pulley, it creates a continuous loop that runs on the top. The pad hooks are mainly there just to create a guide for the line to run alongside the boat. So just like the lever lock base, take the shorter screws and drill your hole and line up your screws. connect the ring, put the line through the back of the hook on both sides. Tie a regular overhand knot on the right side, run the line through the left side, then pull it tight. Tie a knot and cut off the excess, but leave yourself a little bit of room just in case you want to loosen it later. Alright guys, that's going to do it for the install of the YakAttack Leverloc anchor trolley system. We want to say a special thanks to Eris and Mariner Sales for pointing us in the right direction. If there's something else you want to see us do an install video, or maybe a wrap up of how we installed it on our kayaks, just let us know in the comments below. As always, be sure to like and subscribe for more real Gills adventures.
Gene and Tim's Hobie Kayaks brought to you by Mariner Sales.